All right, welcome to me beautiful workshop. Right here in the holodeck. It's been a while. It's been a couple of weeks since I've done a video. I got some stuff on the go. Got a wedding this weekend, plans, things happening. But I got my game on Sunday morning, so I was building some stuff, and I'm like, man, I gotta get a thing done. So cutting to the chase. I realized something inside of my game here. These click roller strips are fantastic. I love them. They work well. They keep the table clean. You don't have a lot of junk scattered all over the place. You're not searching for dice. They disappear when they're done. But there's a deal with these click roller strips that I just realized. So on when my players roll, sometimes they roll doubles. And if you look at this one here, I've just rolled a 3 and a 1. But up top, or down here, you can see in the chat box that it's organized them from 1 to 3, but the 3 was the first die rolled. So that can be a problem. 4 and 3, and it changes it to 3 and 4. And I'll tell you why it's a problem. When I'm playing my ICRPG games, and I want to do six attacks with the goblins, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm like 2 for everybody, and it goes around the table and it rolls all these dice. Well, guess who's getting hit? The last guy, even though, well, it technically is the last guy over here. But so yeah, you can see how unsorted can be a problem, or sorted can be a problem. When it does lowest to highest, all that means is what I just realized in one of my last games is that my first players were never getting hit. It's the guys around the end of the table that are taking the last ones that are always getting hit. So I did some rooting around, I did some asking, I did some searching, and I found an unsorted one. I don't think... Oh, yes. Okay, so hopefully this will work. If I go to workshop, it looks like it's going to show you, but it's called Click Roller. There's unsorted click strip. If we go to... I can't show you the info on this because it's going to pop up differently. This is by Findolin, and he's done an unsorted strip. And then this one here, if I go to the info on it, is done by Dawn. Created by Dawn. Dawn is offline. Click roller strip unsorted. That should be the name of this one. So when you roll these dice, we'll scooch in here and have a peek at them. You have 314 or 312, and it says 312. So when I want to smash my players with 6 shots from a goblin's arrows really quick going around the table, you're going to be able to see now that the 20 landed in the middle. It's not always going to be the end guy taking the beating. I got to save this one. Click roller strip unsorted. So if you're looking for an unsorted one, or you play like I do, where you're doing multiple attacks, and just sort of laying out the damage and just describing what happens and who gets hit, unsorted is definitely the way to go. I also, though, want to give some kudos to this sweet thing. I like to play some Savage Worlds. And this came in, where is it? The Savage Worlds Adventure Edition Suede. So when you look up the info on this one, this was written by Fausto Fortuna. He is offline as well. But this is actually really cool because it always rolls the wild die. So let's say you want to roll your d6. The green is the wild, and the white is the regular. When it lands on the 6-sided die, it aces. So you've got 1 on your trait die, or 1 on your wild die, and 7 on your normal. But here's the other cool part about it. If you look down here in the text chat, if it's a trait roll, it shows you that it's a 7. And if it's a damage, this one was a 7, but it'll split them up. So if you're doing 3d6, it's going to know that, well, it might not know. So this is a trait, a 4, and a damage of 5. It's taken the whatever ones, the 2 regular ones, and ignoring the wild die is, I guess, what it does, right? So this is probably going to roll. So I guess the gimmick with this one is you got to roll. Wow, look at all the acing that I'm doing. Right? Damage 26, trait 16, because it's going to ignore this one. So that's cool. There's a sweet-ass Savage Worlds click roller strip. The other thing that I wanted to show you guys, too, or not you guys, but this is from my buddy John Steve. Let's load up some gun dice. I found this the other day. Hopefully this guy expands on it and makes a fantasy action pack. Give this a second to load. I guess I should have kicked my kids off the internet. But you got, this looks like he has actually expanded onto it. Oh, you're not going to be able to hear it. I got to turn this one on. You got some missiles. Ooh, what do we got here? Laser beams? Oh, that's another tank, so it must be on top. Check that out, Johnston. Wonder why. Oh, it just shows you what it's rolling. So yeah, pretty sweet. You want to throw some grenades? The only problem with this is like having so many. But I mean, if you know you're going to be shooting a laser gun the entire time, that's kind of sweet. Oh, oh yes, he did do it. Oh man, that's actually pretty sweet. I'm rather impressed. Hopefully this is going through. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that. I might have to show these to my players and put them in separate bags so that they know. But you got all sorts of guns that you can shoot. Now you got some tanks. Oh, it looks like we got a bombing run going on over here. That's awesome. Oh, that is freaking awesome. Flamethrowers. Alright, that's pretty cool. So yeah, gun dice. You want to add a little sound to your melee attacks or your gun attacks or your your laser pistols or your thrown grenades. There you go. Those are the dice for you. But anyways, let's get back to me work table here. We'll load this bad boy up. I am playing. We'll scoot over to the right monitor. I got my stupid stream thing going on here, and I don't want that. I want my PDF. We are doing this adventure next. I've been doing a little practice run, DDEX18, Tales, Trees, Tell. This is Season 1 of D&D's Adventures League, and I need a map. So I was looking around to see what I could find, and I spent the last couple hours building this one. So we got to get to, where do we got to go? We got to go here. This is going to be called DDEX18, Sorellis' Cabin. I'm going to put it on the list of things. It's not a very good map. I didn't really cut it out from anything. It wasn't pre-built, so this was all like just sort of 3D pieces thrown together. Not my best work, but if you need the map to play this adventure, at least it's done for you. Or if you just want to do a cabin in the woods kind of a thing. So it's not too shabby. You got a couple of trees going on here, some green grass with some little rocky pathways. Sorellis' Cabin in the woods, you sort of follow a path like a fox trail or an animal trail, whatever they call it, to get to this guy's cabin. He meets you there. There's some things you got to do. And yeah, he's tending the garden. I didn't want to build a garden, so what I did was I found an image on Battlemaps, and I just cut it out. This is part of a larger map. And yeah, it just happened to be a garden. I put in some 3D elements, so you got some little 3D blues and purple plants. Some planters. I threw in a water tower. And then, yeah, the house. I edited a lot of the stuff in here. Actually, I got to take these out. I really dislike it when it says the names of things, so I'll make sure that I get that fixed. I'll have to post this at some later time, but I just wanted to get this out. And so, yeah, so when you come up to the table, F8, pop this bad boy up to size, or the y-axis of 50. And then when you peek inside, I had to rename all of these things. Everything in here had photo bucket on it. I got to make sure that I get rid of all this before I finish my video here, right? Like mug. I don't like it when this stuff was pre-labeled, but I just sort of finished it and I'm getting ready to hit the sack. So that's it for this map. We're going to blast this one. Oops, where'd we go to? Scroll up. F8, hit 1. Yeah, there's a little water stream in the back that I needed to throw in there because of the description of the scene. A little bridge and a little outhouse. Who knows what you're going to find in there. little picket fence going around the deal. And yeah, this here is Sorellus, I think is what his name is. I don't know why I called him Serenus. That almost sounds like I'm calling him Sir Anus. Maybe I will call him Sir Anus, because I can do that kind of thing. Sir Anus, there you go. Wow. Sometimes, you know, it's fun to be a 7-year-old, 50-year-old man. But yeah, there you go. I'll throw this one up on the battle maps. Objects, no, I don't want to go to objects. I want to go to games. You can find all of my stuff that you're looking for under One World Game Table with Images. Just search for that. You'll find my stuff. There is 80 some odd maps that are on there that I'm taking care of right now. So cool. That's it for this video. It's nice and short. Peace out.